A very pleasant good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Talon Field on the campus of Trinity College of Jacksonville for NCCAA Women's Soccer, featuring the visiting Barons from Brewton-Parker College. And your home team, Trinity College of Jacksonville Eagles. As always, we look for an exciting matchup, but first we ask everyone to please stand for prayer and our national anthem. Let us pray. Lord Heavenly Father, as always, we want to praise you for the talents you give these young women. We pray that you keep them all safe, free from all harm and injury as they participate and give you back the talent you bestowed on them. Lord, we ask you to bless the Barons as they travel home afterward. And number one above all, Lord, that you help us remember to worship our Lord and Savior and be good servants of Jesus Christ. In your name we pray. Amen. And now, introducing our starting lineups. First, for the Barons from Brewton-Parker College. At goalkeeper, number 0, Angel Camacho. Number 1, Olivia Robertson. Number 3, Michaela Johnson. Number 8, Sarah Owen. Number 14, Amy Sagastume. Number 16, Jasmine Hernandez. Number 17, Kylie Jones. Number 18, Harley Dawn Hill. Number 19, Christian Summy. And number 23, Lindsay Luttrell. The head coach of the Barons is Philip Board, assisted by Greg McDoom and Justin Russell. And now the starters for the Trinity College of Jacksonville Eagles. At goalkeeper, number 1, Katiana Grace. Number 5, Isla Buckley. Number 7, Aubrey Settle. Number 9, Kira Goodwin. Number 11, Lucy Rife. Shayla Mendonca. Number 15, Camila Lopez. Number 16, Tatum Wolke. Number 18, Alyssa Lechuga. Number 19, Gita Beto. And number 22, Jocelyn Medina. The head coach is Alexa Pittman, assisted by Brenner Pittman. It's time for South Region Soccer here at Talon Field on the campus of Trinity College of Jacksonville. The Eagles are taking on NCCAA Division I and NAIA Brewton-Parker College, coming down from Mount Vernon, Georgia, also members of the NAIA Southern States Athletic Conference. Hello again, everybody. I'm Ray Bureau, and good morning to everybody as we're about to start this game just past 11 a.m. here in Jacksonville. The Barons are 1-2 overall, no record in NAIA Southern States Athletic Conference competition. Their last game was a 5-0 loss to Georgia Southwestern. They are averaging 1 goal per game, 7.3 shots per game. 64% of their shots have been on goal, and the Barons have a shots percentage of 14%. But this is a very tough NAIA team, nothing to take lightly. The Eagles have had a pretty good start, 2 wins, 1 tie overall. They have not yet played a South Region contest. Their last game was a 4-1 win against NCAA Division III Wesleyan College earlier in the week. The Eagles are averaging 3.3 goals per game. They've taken 18.3 shots per game with 47% of them on goal, and 18% of their shots have scored. Alexa Pittman in her 3rd season leading the Eagles, and Philip Board leading the Brewton-Parker Barons. It's warm and humid, 86 degrees, but feels more like mid to upper 90s. No chance of rain. The wind, when it is gusting, is about 8 miles per hour straight in toward the camera. And as you see on the screen, we do apologize. The setup, we're unable to avoid the posts on the camera shot this time, and we are underway. The Barons going from left to right, wearing the white jerseys with the orange numbers. The Eagles in the blues with the white numbers. Olivia Robertson from Jacksonville gets the pass that Reif is able to knock back. Now the Eagles looking for the first shot of the game, but the ball's cleared away by Lindsay Luttrell. And so it is out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for Trinity. Another Jacksonville product, Michaela Johnson, also a member of the Brewton-Parker Barons. Throw in for the Eagles. Well inside their offensive side of the field, led by Lucy Reif and Gina Beto, each with 4 goals in the Eagles' first 3 games. Their one tie was a scoreless tie with Pasco Hernando, and those 2 teams will meet again in just a few weeks down in Southwest Florida. Over near the bleachers, this one goes out of bounds, and it's a throw-in for TCJ. Eagles again wearing the royal blues, going from the right to the left. Tatum Wolke is back in the lineup after suffering some injury, and it's glad to see Tatum in her 3rd season here at Trinity back there out on the pitch. Eagles just shy of the midfield stripe. There's the pass to Tatum Wolke. And she is battling for the ball. It goes out of bounds, last touched by a Baron defender, so Trinity will have the throw-in. Eagles have defeated Abraham Baldwin and Wesleyan College in that one tie with Pasco Hernando. Barons 1-2. They've played some very tough competition as the Eagles get the ball near the corner, and this one will roll out of bounds. Their win came over Erskine College 1-0 on August 27th, and they played a really close one at Spartanburg Methodist, a 2-3 win for Spartanburg, and then their last game against Georgia Southwestern State University. Eagles have their first corner kick of the morning, which will eventually go into the afternoon. And a tap back into play, back towards Mendonca. Eagles averaging 3.3 goals per game. Even though they were scoreless against Pasco, they put up some goals on the board in each of their other games. Katiana Grace, the goalkeeper for Trinity College, keeps this one on the ground. The freshman from Coral Springs, Florida, and in goal for the Barons, a sophomore from Columbia, South Carolina, Angel Camacho. Pretty nice turnout, fans across the field. Many bringing their own umbrellas and also set up under the Chick-fil-A tents, as you see on the other side. And a terrific cross pass to Isla Buckley, and we have ourselves a whistle. Buckley will be called for a foul, and the Barons will have themselves a free kick. Taking the kick will be Michaela Johnson. I know her very well. She used to be a student of mine at Trinity Christian Academy, and she can play soccer. Olivia Robertson, also a graduate of Trinity Christian Academy as well. There's a pass toward the top of the box, headed away, and Aubrey Settle will try to keep an attacker from getting to the ball. She was able to keep Sarah Owen from getting possession. And a long pass across the midfield stripe. Ball headed back now the Barons' way, but Settle sends it right back Trinity's way. Lucy Reif, can she get there in time? No. Camacho comes out of the box, clears the ball away. It hits off of Reif and goes out of bounds for a throw-in. Robertson getting ready to put the ball back into the field to play. That one goes off the body of Buckley, and so the Barons have themselves another throw-in. It's Olivia, the daughter of former then Trinity Baptist men's soccer Dan Robertson. Did a terrific job in his few seasons at the helm leading the Eagles. We have ourselves a whistle. That's going against Brewton-Parker's Jasmine Hernandez. Free kick for the Eagles. So shout out to Dan Robertson, who might be watching here this morning. Hello, Marilyn Gordon. Always glad to see that you're keeping up with the Eagles. That one will roll out of bounds. It'll go to the Barons. Throw in all the way across the field. Thomas Spee working the camera for us this morning. And Gabriel Guzman on the live stats. Go to our schedule page, scroll down to the game, and click on live stats. You'll see everything that Gabriel enters. Wolke trying to get possession, unable to corral the ball. Past midfield, and good aggressiveness from Alyssa Lechuga. Nothing new in that regard, but her pass is off the mark and out of bounds, and that will be a Barons throw-in. Alyssa Lechuga in her third season playing for Coach Pittman. Lechuga is a junior from Miami. Throw in for the Eagles. Buckley's pass is intercepted. Barons at midfield. Ball taken away. That is Camila Lopez, who has a goal and 2 assists on the season. Her pass for Buckley, a little too strong and out of bounds. Both teams attacking the ball with everything they have so far. And the Barons will get the throw in. Robertson will get it back into play. Bright sunshine overhead. No chance of rain, at least in the forecast. We do have clouds surrounding the field to play, but right now nothing in the way of the sunshine. Robertson with another throw in. Off Settle, and the ball goes out of bounds. And the Barons will do it again. Back towards Michaela Johnson. Passes all the way across the field. One from each team giving chase, and it's won by a Barons attacker. Pass towards midfield, into the possession of Hernandez. She's double-teamed and gets the ball to the outside where Kristen Summey is awaiting. Summey has 1 assist on the season. We have ourselves an Eagles foul. That's called against Kira Goodwin, so a free kick for the Barons. Mary Ellis Rosales, Gabriela Munoz, and Laura Marin have scored the goals for the Barons so far this season. Marin also has an assist, as does Jasmine Hernandez and Kristen Summey. And that one goes into the hands of Katiana Grace. Coming into today's play, Grace, 210 total minutes. She has allowed just 1 goal, and she has saved 15 shots. Angel Camacho in 247 minutes entering play today. 8 goals allowed and 16 saves. At the top of the box where Robertson is waiting to try to clear it out. Goodwin gets possession, takes a shot, got underneath it and put it up over the crossbar. Kira Goodwin in the right place, but the ball took a little bit of a hop as she tried to fire it off. That's a first shot for either team, and it's a goal kick for the Barons, and Michaela Johnson will take the kick. You see the Score Game stream pop up on your screen. Nothing wrong. That's just a little bit of advertising that will come on occasion. That is the system we use to let you see the score and the time remaining. That one goes out of bounds. It'll be a Trinity throw-in. So Eagles will, actually a free kick. I missed the foul call. But a free kick for Trinity. And an illegal free kick, and that will give the ball right back to the Barons. So the Barons will get possession just shy of midfield. Both teams have had pretty even ball control so far. Get a nice cloud cover, and the breeze makes it feel a little more pleasant right now. And a kick towards the center of the field, off the body of Lopez. And she holds on to possession, gets around a defender. Couldn't get through the second one, however. Barons knock it away. And Mendonca sends it out of bounds for a Barons throw-in. So the Barons will throw it in past midfield. Kylie Jones does the honors. And a throw-in. Jocelyn Medina got a foot on the ball, but then knocked it out of bounds for another Barons throw-in. Eagles, as usual, being very aggressive defensively, led by Alyssa Lechuga and Jocelyn Medina. They do things that don't necessarily get into the box score, but they do a lot of shot and goal prevention. Michaela Johnson with a big boot inside the box, cleared away. On the header, and the pass coming towards Rife. And Rife runs into Robertson. A loose ball grabbed by Buckley. The pass to Lopez, who approaches midfield. She has options in front of her and to both sides, and she's looking for Buckley, but the pass is a little bit off the mark, and that allows Camacho to pick it up with ease. Great idea. Buckley was open and would have had an opportunity, but the pass just a little bit too far out of reach. And a nice punt from Camacho back towards midfield, and this one goes out of bounds off an Eagle. So Barons with the throw-in. Well, you know, if the clouds will stay put, this will be a nice, pleasant morning, early afternoon. But when that sun peeks through and the humidity takes over, it feels a lot warmer than 86 degrees. We're supposed to hit around 90 by the end of game time. Rife trying to get around two defenders, but has it taken away by Sagastumi. Hopefully we're pronouncing that name correctly. Taylor McCrory getting ready to check in for Trinity College. McCrory with 1 goal so far this season. And she has 4 saves in 45 minutes in goal. That came against Wesleyan earlier this week. That was on Tuesday. Johnson keeping Rife away from the ball. Her pass goes out of bounds. It is a Trinity throw-in. And here comes Taylor McCrory, waiting to be called onto the field, but she'll have to hold on just a little longer. McCrory, a freshman from Kerrville, Texas. Ball gets away. Rife racing with Camacho, and Camacho's able to get her body between Rife and the ball, and good sportsmanship by Lucy Rife, giving congratulations to Camacho for making a really nifty play. And Camacho with a big boot past the stripe. Lechuga couldn't quite handle the high chop, but she's going to chase the ball down and get it back to her keeper. And Grace is able to send the ball back towards midfield. Mendonca trying to get around Luttrell. To the right side, she beats Luttrell, top of the box, wide open, takes the shot, and a save. Rebound is cleared away. Buckley with possession. And a shot taken by Lopez, and a second save credited to Angel Camacho. So Mendonca with a shot on goal. Lopez with a shot on goal in that sequence. And also 2 saves for Angel Camacho. Eagles have now taken 3 shots, 2 on goal. And we have a player down, but no call. Mendonca having a little trouble getting up. She is on one knee, holding the left side of her head, and we're going to have ourselves a whistle. So Shayla Mendonca, who is already slated to come out, or Tatum Wolke rather, already slated to come out. So Taylor McCrory will take over for Tatum Wolke. Wolke, you know she doesn't want to come out. It's her first opportunity, but precautionary, just make sure everyone's okay. Loose ball, the Barons' way, but Grace able to clear it back up past midfield. McCrory with fresh legs, but Johnson is able to beat her to the ball. Pass towards Buckley. Here a good win. Looking for Gina Beto. 4 goals this season. Beto to the outside, guarded very well by Kylie Jones. Cross pass towards McCrory in the box, but knocked away. And the Barons defense keeps the Eagles from getting off the shot. Aubrey Settle at midfield, looking for Buckley. And she is offsides. It was a great pass, but Buckley, a little too eager, was about a half step too far down the pitch. So it's a free kick for the Barons. And Michaela Johnson will put it back into play. No score. Eagles have taken 3 shots. The Barons have yet to get off a shot. Both teams controlling the ball effectively. That one, though, goes out of bounds off Buckley. Robertson with the throw in. Lopez to Jocelyn Medina, and pass back to the goalkeeper. Race sends this one all the way up towards midfield. McCrory racing with Luttrell. The ball goes out of bounds near the corner. And it looks like that's going to be a goal kick, if I saw that correctly. And so the goal kick for the Barons. Johnson getting ready, just waiting for the whistle. And a long boot back towards midfield off the body of Hernandez, and it's headed our way and up and over our tent, and Gabriel covering his head. You got a nice tent up above you. Gabriel, any notion of when you'll be back on the field? Yeah, we were hoping it would be Monday, but looks like it's going to be a little bit longer. Men's soccer is home against Weber International at 4 p.m. this Monday. We'll have it for you here on TBC Eagles. This is Lopez with possession. Back towards midfield. Chuga sends it back to Grace. She has to keep it on the ground. Grace to Lopez at midfield. And a pass to Buckley near sideline. And a whistle. Buckley a little bit offsides. And a free kick for the Barons. Yes, the Robertson family is watching Olivia and Brewton-Parker. Thanks for letting us know, Miss Sharon Robertson. Olivia's grandmother joining us here on the feed. Lopez tried to find Buckley, but hit it too strongly and out of bounds. A throw in for the Barons on their offensive side. Robertson with the throw in. And this one goes out of bounds. It'll be another throw in for, this time, Trinity. Philip Board, the head coach, the brother of Prince Board, who was the head coach of both these schools for several years each. And that one rolls out of bounds. In fact, Prince Board was the first coach, is that right, Coach Jones? The first women's soccer coach in Trinity history. Coach Alexa Pittman played for Prince. And they won a whole lot of games under Coach Prince Board. He then went to Brewton-Parker, won some more. Coached at Jacksonville University, Division I here in town for a year. So Robertson will throw in for the Barons. Buckley with the pick. Men's soccer started in 2015 here at Trinity College of Jacksonville. That same year, men's soccer won a national championship. Bill Brindley was the head coach at that time. He was also the first men's soccer coach in Trinity history. Now at Columbia International. Robertson with a big pass. A little bit off the mark. Ball pops up off Lechuga, who heads it down to the ground. And a battle for a loose ball. Mendonca sends it to the sideline where the Barons will have another throw-in. Women's volleyball is in action this afternoon as they finish up the North-South. They will play Toccoa Falls College a little later on, and then also brand new team to the South region, Baptist University of Florida. We may see them in baseball, softball, and basketball later in the year as well. They're from just outside of Pensacola. Throw in for the Barons. Lopez sends this one towards midfield. Buckley will not quite get there in time, but the ball's out of bounds off Lindsay Luttrell, so a throw in for the Eagles. They waste no time getting the ball back into play. Getting close to the midway point of the first half, no score. 3 shots for the Eagles, none yet for the Barons, and a push foul called against Amy Sagastume. So free kick just past midfield. Lopez allows her teammates to get up into position. Lopez now with the free kick, sends it toward the top of the box. Reif is waiting, but it's over her head and bounces into the hands of Angel Camacho. That was a pass, not a shot. So Camacho will allow her teammates now to get up the field. Still more than 23 minutes remaining in the first half. No score. Barons just past midfield. Lopez on the defense. And a pass to Sagastume. Sent towards the middle, but Lechuga, as she usually does, gets her body to the ball first. Grace has someone coming in, so she's able to keep Zamorano from getting to the ball. Number 25, Jocelyn Zamorano, if I saw that correctly. Goes out of bounds, and it's a throw-in for Trinity. Nope. Eagles with the throw-in. Another one goes out of bounds, so the Eagles a few yards up the field. And another one off a Barons player out of bounds. And the Eagles are throwing the ball up the field. And Daka with the throw-in. Ball volleyed up into the air, off McCrory, and then off another Barron and out of bounds. So 4 consecutive throw-ins to the Eagles all the way across the field. Deep in their offensive side, Eagles looking for an opportunity to fire off a shot or two. Gina Beto has the ball knocked away. Goodwin chases it down. Eagles will back it up towards the midfield stripe. Medina keeps the ball away from Zamorano. But Zamorano is able to hang tight. And Zamorano now with possession. Ball stolen by Lucy Reif, but saved back up the field. Mendonca will send it to Lechuga. And Lechuga to the near sideline where Aubrey Settle, defender, waits for it. Finds Buckley at midfield. Buckley taps it to Lopez, but good tight defense by Robertson and a few of her teammates keeping the Eagles from advancing. So they will retreat and look for another opportunity. To the far sideline. Shayla Mendonca approaches midfield. Her pass knocked out of bounds. The Eagles will have the throw in. And we're going to pause for the first half water break. No score between Brewton-Parker College and Trinity College of Jacksonville. We'll pause here for ourselves, and we'll be back in just a minute. Ready to resume play. Exactly 20 minutes remaining. Clock reset. Barons and the Eagles. Brewton-Parker has not yet taken a shot. Trinity has taken 3 with 2 of those on goal, but both saved by Angel Camacho. It is Eagles with the ball. They will throw it in from the far sideline on their offensive side of the field, just past the midfield stripe, and we have resumed play. Lechuga has some pressure coming from behind, but she's able to get the ball to her goalkeeper. Race to Aubrey Settle. Settle looking for Abigail Mendoza, who substitutes in for Isla Buckley during the break. That's Mendoza, one of our leading scorers from last year, coming back from injury, trying to get the ball to Rife, but the pass is intercepted. Mendoza has not been able to play very much so far this season, so she's happy to be out on the pitch. McCrory takes the shot, but right into Camacho's hands. Shot on goal for Taylor McCrory, her first attempt, and third save for Angel Camacho. Well, in the last several minutes, the Eagles have had a little bit better ball control, but overall it's pretty even throughout the bulk of the first half. Mendonca is able to beat Sarah Owen to the ball. Gina Beto up the right sideline, has three available attacking teammates. The pass towards McCrory. Off her foot. Mendoza, great save by Angel Camacho on the dive. The Eagles did everything right on that exchange, but Camacho just did them up one better. Abigail Mendoza with the shot on goal. It looked like the Eagles were about to get into the net, but Camacho, a fantastic diving save. Gabriel, you just have to give her credit. Corner kick, right in the box. Lopez, the shot, and it goes over and out of bounds. I won't say a missed opportunity for the Eagles. I say give credit to Camacho. And sometimes you do everything right, but the other side just beats you. That's exactly what happened. Michaela Johnson will take the goal kick. Right towards us. Mendoza will knock it down. Kira Goodwin with the steal towards Mendoza. She keeps it in play. She gets around Robertson, left side. Cross pass towards Rife, a little too strong. Goodwin pops it up into the air. Mendoza inside the box, and a trip, and that should be a penalty kick for the Eagles. That will stop the clock. 17-12, and we'll see who takes the kick, and I'm hearing Coach Pittman say Kira Goodwin will take the kick. It is Kira Goodwin, the penalty kick, the approach, the shot, and she scores. Kira Goodwin, her second shot. It is on goal. It is a penalty kick, and the Eagles lead 1-0. So Trinity College on the board, 1-0 as the clock resumes. Just over 17 minutes remaining. This one goes out of bounds off Mendoza. Throw in for the Barons. Now trying to come back and tie it up. Goodwin on the defense. It goes out of bounds off Olivia Robertson for a Trinity throw-in. Aubrey Settle with the throw-in. Lopez taps it just past the line for a Barons throw-in. And another ball tapped out of bounds off Mendoza. Nope, off Robertson, and it's Trinity's ball. Lopez looking for an open teammate. And she misses her target. Barons take possession, send it back towards midfield. Jocelyn Medina battling with Jocelyn Zamorano. And Zamorano wins the battle of the Jocelyn's. Aubrey Settle towards midfield, off Mendoza. Now her foot was out of bounds, but the ball was in, and that's what matters, where the ball is. Lopez right at midfield. Tight defense by Hernandez, but Lopez finds Reif, middle of the field. Reif with 3 defenders on, and one of them knocks the ball away. That was Amy Sagastume. Barons win possession. Lopez knocks this one out of bounds. And Barons will have a throw in just shy of midfield. 15 and a half remaining, or coming up on 15 minutes remaining. Abby Mendoza with the good defense, forcing the kick out of bounds and a throw in for the Eagles. Settle wastes no time getting to Reif. Options to both sides. Tried to get around a defender, but did not prevail. Aubrey Settle at midfield, finding Mendoza to Camila Lopez. Lopez to Kira Goodwin. Eagles back it up, look for another chance to advance. Pass to Taylor McCrory inside the circle. Lopez, the receiver, has Mendoza to her left, but a good defensive play. Amy Sagastume coming around from behind and knocking the ball away from Lopez. And a throw in towards Reif. Lopez has Mendoza in front of her and finds her teammate to the left sideline, but offsides is the call. And a free kick now for Brewton-Parker. Hello to the Perez family. Well, Ms. Perez, the volleyball, they are away this afternoon. They are at Bob Jones University. If you go to TrinityEagles.com, under sports, look for volleyball, scroll down to today's games, and you'll be able to see the Bob Jones University live feed for volleyball. Our volleyball team will be here Tuesday night at home, and we will bring that to you as they play Florida State College of Jacksonville beginning at 6 p.m. We'll do that game right here on TBC Eagles. So volleyball is away at Bob Jones University. Today they're playing Toccoa Falls College and Baptist University of Florida. Mendoza up the left sideline, now guarded by 2. Gets around Robertson. Pass towards McCrory, but Johnson knocks it up and away. The volleyball action starts in about 15 minutes. The Eagles will play Baptist University of Florida and then Toccoa Falls at 2. And Parker at midfield. The pass looking for Christian Summy, and it goes out of bounds for an Eagles throw-in as we're coming up on approximately 12 minutes remaining. As I always say, our time not official. Usually pretty close, but once in a while it gets away from us. Johnson back towards midfield. Mendonca with Owen on top. Forces it to the near sideline to Aubrey Settle. Back at midfield is Lopez. To Mendoza. She keeps the ball in play. Gets past Olivia Robertson. Top of the box. The pass towards Reif is a little behind her, but Goodwin's there to pick it up. And good defense. Michaela Johnson gets on top and keeps Goodwin from getting off either a shot or a pass. On the move is Sagastume towards midfield, guarded by 3 Eagles. Lopez knocks it away. Reif grabs a loose ball, turns and fires. That was a shot attempt. So give a shot on goal to Lucy Reif, her first attempt of the afternoon, and 5th save for Angel Camacho. Can't blame Reif for taking that shot because the Barons have played really good defense, especially in the latter portions of this first half. And there was no Eagles teammate nearby. You got a lot on it, but you get it right to Camacho. Rife has scored 4 times this season. She is tied with Gina Beto for the team lead. Alyssa Lechuga will pick up the loose ball and get it to Mendonca, who brings it back to her goalkeeper. Aubrey Settle finds Lopez approaching midfield. Ball nearly stolen away. Lopez twice able to hold on to possession. And the pass towards McCrory, but she won't get there in time. Robertson back to Samastuge. Agastume's pass stolen away. A sliding tackle by Goodwin, and she comes away with the ball. Finds Lucy Rife to the outside, and she turns and fires off another long shot. And another save for Angel Camacho. Rife with her second attempt. Both of them have been on goal, and both within the last minute of play. Camacho will allow everyone to get a quick breath before punting the ball back towards midfield. And there's the punt. Pretty good one, right past the stripe. Medina to Lechuga. The pass towards midfield. The header by Kylie Jones. Barons come away with possession. Johnson looking for an open teammate up the pitch, a little too strong. Medina outside to Mendonca. And a pass to McCrory in the middle of the field. Teammates open on both sides. Beto gets around a defender, but the ball goes off her foot too strongly. And a nice clear by Lindsay Luttrell knocked over an empty chair, and somebody just lost a beverage. Tell you what, that's a tough shot to make. You try to make that shot to hit that chair, I don't think it could happen from that far out. Luttrell really struck that one. Out of bounds, it'll be a Trinity College throw-in. Eagles deep inside their offensive side of the field. Throw in to Medina. She sends it towards Mendoza, but didn't quite reach the intended target. That was a pass attempt. Mendoza was there, but the pass a little bit short. Barons head up the pitch offensively. And a high punt. This time the wind knocks it down. The wind's not blowing all that hard, but just enough to knock down that punt. Mendoza trying to get around Olivia Robertson. Loose ball cleared away right over toward the Brewton-Parker coaches, and Settle will throw it in. We have about 7:43 remaining in the first half. The throw in. Intercepted. Barons now with possession, trying to tie it up before the intermission. Both defenses keeping the shot total down. The only goal came on a penalty kick from Kira Goodwin. In fact, the Eagles have held Brewton-Parker to no shots. They have taken 9 themselves, 7 of them on goal. This one goes out of bounds. It will be Eagles with the throw-in. And the header goes out of bounds off a Brewton-Parker defender. Eagles with another throw-in. Throw in to Kira Goodwin. McCrory looking for Rife, but misses her target. Rife couldn't quite get to the loose ball. Barons clear it out. However, it bounces off Sarah Owen. A break for the Eagles. Pass to Lopez. Loose ball. Grabbed by Summy. Barons with control. Get the ball past midfield. Mendonca knocks it toward the sideline. Keeps it in play. Battle for the ball right in front of the tent. And a good body check by Jocelyn Medina. Gabriel, these young women, they're playing tough out there, both sides. And we're going to have ourselves a pushing foul called against the Eagles. So Brewton-Parker will have a throw-in, or free kick rather, from just shy of the midfield stripe. There's the whistle, just under 6 minutes to go. Johnson looking for an open teammate. She can boot it. That one a little too short of her intended target. Medina gets past Zamorano. And this one goes off Beto, out of bounds for a Brewton-Parker throw-in. Medina now battling with Sagastume, but Sagastume wins possession. That pass too strong. This one will roll to the goalkeeper. Grace keeps it in play. She'll keep this one on the ground, at least for the moment. And Grace will allow her teammates to catch her breath. For a little bit of pressure put on, she picks it up and just taps the ball towards Aubrey Settle on the near sideline. Settle to Abigail Mendoza. Grace to Alyssa Lechuga toward the far side. Gina Beto looking for McCrory. Will she get there in time? No. Keeper comes out. And Camacho with a big leg all the way across midfield, but the Eagles regain control. This one, however, too strong and out of bounds. Throw in for the Barons. Just over 4 minutes left in the half. Another one out of bounds, over to Trinity. Eagles with the throw-in. Off Medina. Throw in Barons. All the way across the pitch and out of bounds. A break for the Eagles. They will get the throw in. 1-0 Trinity College leads. Kira Goodwin, a penalty kick with 17:12 left in the half. That's Goodwin just inside the circle, looking to get it to Medina. Robertson got a foot on it, but lost her footing. Medina has one to beat, options to both sides. Dribbles to the center. That is Taylor McCrory inside the box. She shoots, and she misses wide to the left. Now, I couldn't tell if Camacho got a hand on it or not. No is the answer, so that one is out of bounds, and it is a goal kick. Well, Taylor McCrory with her second attempt of the afternoon. Morning, actually, late morning. As a team, shot number 10 for the Eagles. This one goes off Kylie Jones and then off of Shayla Mendonca. So out of bounds to the Barons. And McCrory misses on the header, but the Eagles will get the ball right back. Throw in for the Eagles. Approximately 2 minutes remaining until the intermission, if we have this correct. Lechuga comes up from the backfield, sends it to McCrory, top of the box, but cleared back towards midfield. There goes Alyssa Lechuga. And a nice defensive play again by Amy Sagastume. Out of bounds, back to the Eagles. But Alyssa Lechuga coming up from the backfield and getting in on the action. She hustles back defensively. All three defenders now on the offensive side of the field. And that's going to be the end of the first half. With the score, Trinity College of Jacksonville 1, Brewton-Parker College, nothing. A very action-packed first half. Eagles got the better control near the latter portions. Kira Goodwin with the penalty kick, and that's the scoring summary. We'll head into the halftime intermission in a 1-0 game. You're watching Trinity College of Jacksonville women's soccer right here on TBC Eagles. Stay with us. Welcome back to Talon Field as we're ready for the second half between the Trinity College of Jacksonville Eagles and the visiting Barons from NAIA Brewton-Parker College. 1-0 Eagles lead, and the second half is now underway. Kira Goodwin scored on a penalty kick with 17-12 remaining in the first half, and that has been it. The Eagles have taken 10 total shots, 7 of those on goal. Brewton-Parker, the defense by the Eagles has allowed Brewton-Parker no shots at all. Taylor McCrory leads the team in shot attempts with 3, 1 of those on goal. Trinity now going from the left to the right. They have the ball in the middle of the box, and it is knocked away, but Goodwin maintains possession. That penalty kick, her only attempt of the afternoon. Lopez could not get around the defender, but now she tries to pass it across the box toward Jessica Medina. And now Medina centers this one, but behind the net, so that is out of bounds for a goal kick. Lucy Rife has 2 shots. They're both on goal. Shayla Mendonca, her only attempt was on goal. Lopez has tried once, and Abigail Mendoza has 2 shots, both on goal. 6 saves by Angel Camacho. She has been terrific in the net, especially there was a sequence where the Eagles moved the ball very effectively, dribbled through the defense, made 2 phenomenal passes, and the shot attempt by Mendoza, a beautiful diving save by Angel Camacho, keeping Mendoza out of the goal. But Camacho's been very good. The only goal allowed was the penalty kick, and those are extremely difficult to defend. It's a guessing game on a PK. This is Lopez looking for McCrory. Pass too strong, and Camacho will pick it up. Looks like we have the same 22 starters on the pitch that we had when the game began. And another big punt by Camacho back towards midfield. He takes the pass to the right side of the box, takes the shot, but hits it right at Machado, and Angel Machado gets her 7th save. That's the 4th shot attempt for McCrory, her 2nd on goal. That one went right smack at the goalkeeper. Medina knocks this one down. Goodwin to Lopez. Eagles have come out with the ball control since this second half has started. And we have ourselves a tripping foul called against Olivia Robertson and a direct free kick. Buckley was trying to get around Robertson. And a free kick for Trinity and a yellow card. We'll stop the clock while the yellow card gets processed. That will be called against Olivia Robertson. And we are ready to resume. Kira Goodwin will take the kick. Let's see if she goes right for it or just tries to get it to a teammate. Attackers and defenders are in position. We're just waiting for the whistle. There's the whistle. Goodwin, the low line drive. She went for the goal. And a save by Angel Camacho. Number 8 for Camacho. And for Goodwin, her 2nd attempt, both of them on goal. One of them good. And Camacho, another big punt past midfield. Ball bounces the Barons' way, and the pass to the near sideline to Sarah Owen. Lechuga trying to keep Owen from getting toward the goal and taps it out of bounds. Alyssa Lechuga playing another solid defensive game. The sun is now directly overhead, making things a little bit hard for us to see, but beautiful out there on the field. And we have ourselves a foul or an illegal throw-in is the call, so the Eagles will get possession right back. Throw-in must have both feet on the ground and both hands coming directly from overhead. Any deviation is an illegal throw-in and loss of possession. McCrory takes the pass at midfield. Stolen away by Amy Sagastume. To the outside, Christian Summy has it taken by Buckley. Aubrey Settle returns to the pitch. She started. Mendoza came in. And we have ourselves a foul. That's going to be tripping called against Sagastume. And a free kick for TCJ. Those of you interested in the Trinity volleyball match, during halftime, I put the link in the chat. So if you click on that link, you'll go to the Bob Jones University page. Now, they're streaming 2 matches at once. So if the first one you try isn't the one you're looking for, just back it up and try again. Bob Jones does a fantastic job of live streaming. The Eagles are right now playing Baptist University of Florida and will play Toccoa Falls at approximately 2 p.m., of course, depending on how long the first matches take. Lopez with the shot and a goal! Camila Lopez from about 25 yards out gives the Eagles a 2-0 lead. Her third attempt, first on goal, or second attempt, it's on goal and the score. That one lofted high. Camacho had come out toward the front of the box, and it went over her head and into the nylon. So the Eagles lead 2-0. And play resumes with the Eagles ahead 2-0. They have never defeated Brewton-Parker. To the far sideline, Buckley to Aubrey Settle, and they're going to get it right back to Katiana Grace. Got a chance to say hello to Kat's mother during halftime. Very nice woman. Thank you for making the trip here from Coral Springs to Talon Field. It's warm, but it's beautiful overhead. We're approaching 90 degrees, but the humidity makes it feel a little closer to 100. Still much better than the 115 we had in July. Those real field temperatures, no way did anybody want to go outside then. And a nice pass to Kylie Jones. She sends it back towards midfield. Lopez able to find Buckley to the left sideline. Buckley looking for Reif, top of the box. Reif shoots, and right at the goalkeeper. And a nice job by Camacho going down low, using her knees and her body to knock the ball right in front of her. Her 9th save. Lucy Reif, her 3rd shot. All 3 have been on goal. It's Lucy Reif, formerly Lucy Rothfuss. She married Garrett Reif earlier in the year. And a pass to Goodwin just outside the circle, and the pass toward the sideline is too strong and out of bounds. So Robertson will throw it in for Brewton-Parker. Men's soccer, Monday afternoon. Eagles at 4 p.m. will host Weber International University. The Warriors coming up from Babson Park, Florida, down near the Miami area. Now, Robertson needs to be careful. She just got a yellow card a few minutes ago. Might have gotten away with a push on that one. McCrory can't quite reach the ball in time. Burns trying to cut the deficit in half. The pass to Sarah Owens. She maintains possession, but her pass goes astray. Lopez approaching midfield. Teammates open on both sides. The wall pass back to Lopez, out of her reach and sent toward the trees, out of bounds by Jasmine Hernandez. So Lopez will send it back in via the throw-in. Goodwin back towards midfield. That's Jessica Medina. Goodwin back behind the stripe. Shayla Mendonca, her pass taken away. The loft towards Hill, a little too strong. Lechuga back towards midfield. And a pass a little out of the reach of Hill, and Lechuga using her defensive prowess to keep the ball away from the attackers. Gets the ball back near midfield. And a loose ball will be grabbed by the Barons. This is Amy Sagastumi. Aubrey Settle will settle on top of the ball and send it back towards midfield. Couldn't resist, had to say that one. We have a Baron ready to check in. And this one will go out of bounds. Benton Dolan ready to come in for the Barons. Eagles on the move. The pass misses its target and goes out of bounds. Substitution. Benton Dolan in, wearing number 26. She will take over for Jocelyn Zamorano. Jocelyn did a really nice job out there on the pitch. She kept some potential passes and shots from happening. Kayla Johnson will take the goal kick. Johnson, the low line drive, bounces towards midfield. Grabbed by Hill. Medina intercepts the pass. And an attempt to get the ball to McCrory goes astray. Medina with Mendonca directly to her right. And Mendonca passes midfield with the ball right inside the line. Her pass over to Gina Beto. Across towards McCrory, but a little out of McCrory's reach. And the defense keeps McCrory from getting to the ball. Sliding tackle again by Kira Goodwin. She's done that several times today. Gina Beto battling with Kylie Jones for the ball. Beto comes away to the right side, outside the box, a cross pass, looking for Rife, off the mark, and intercepted by Angel Camacho. Brewton goalkeeper has saved 9. She came in with 16, so she's up to 25 for the season. And we're going to have ourselves a handball violation as the ball took a funny hop and hit Sarah Owen off the wrist. Unintentional, but that is the call. So a free kick for Trinity College. You know, we're not that far away from men's and women's basketball. They'll start conditioning and practicing before too long. We don't have a schedule just yet. As soon as we do, we'll get that up on the site. As soon as we're able to do so. Goodwin to Rife. And Rife gets around Olivia Robertson. A long shot and a goal! Lucy Rife, she tried it a few times in the first half, and this time got it over the head of Angel Camacho for the score. That is her 5th goal of the season, and the Eagles lead 3-0. Kira Goodwin got her first on the penalty kick. The other goal scored by Camila Lopez was her 2nd of the season. Eagles up to a 3-0 lead. Again, they have never defeated the Barons in the times that they have played in the past. So the Eagles score 1 in the first half, 2 so far in the second, looking to add on if they get the opportunity. Here goes Sagastumi. To the left side, Sarah Owen. A sliding play by Shayla Mendonca. Ball stays in bounds, and Mendonca gets possession. There's a Barons player down. And this one will head back. And as that rolls out of bounds, that'll give Amy Sagastumi an opportunity to regroup. She's already back on her feet, says she's just fine. Even though it's hot, no one wants to come out. Shayla Mendonca will throw it in for Trinity College. She will throw it into Alyssa Lechuga. Mila Lopez, her pass hits off the back of Jasmine Hernandez. Sagastume looked like she was about to shoot, but 3 defenders thwarted the effort. That would have been a long attempt. And the pass to Kylie Jones. Gina Beto trying to get the ball away from Jones. She taps it away just far enough, but a foul called against the Eagles. I believe that's against Gina Beto. And a free direct kick, and Michaela Johnson will come all the way up from the backfield. She has the leg. Let's see if she goes for the goal. Looks like she got the signal from Coach Board to take the shot. 3 Eagles set up the wall. Johnson again, she has the leg. I've seen her play high school soccer. There's a loft, and it is a little too high and over the crossbar. Shot attempt for Michaela Johnson. That's the first of the day for the Barons. Hello to N&G, letting us know you're watching here on a live feed. Just saw your sister Camila a few minutes ago get her second goal of the season. Lechuga to Aubrey Settle. And that one will go out of bounds past the end line for a Trinity goal kick. 3-0, Eagles lead. Still plenty of time left for the Barons. Tatiana Grace taking her time. And a big boot back towards midfield. Johnson with the header. And we have a blocking foul called against Amy Sagastume, so a free kick for Trinity. Shayla Mendonca with the kick. Mendonca looking for Beto, but the pass is knocked away. It will be Barron's ball. They've had more ball control over the past couple of minutes. Corey coming up from behind Hernandez, but Hernandez does get her pass off. However, it's knocked away but recontrolled by the Barons. Owens guarded by Mendonca. Now Beto all alone, coming towards midfield, looking for McCrory. The pass is a little too strong, however. McCrory won't get there. Johnson does a good job of getting between the ball and Taylor McCrory. Camacho with the punt back towards midfield. Abigail Mendoza ready to come back in. Next opportunity, we'll see Mendoza back on the pitch. 2 shots on goal already today. And that one will go towards Beto, and she will let it roll out of bounds for the throw-in. Right in front of the camera. And this one goes out of bounds. It's Eagles ball. Mendonca with the throw-in. Lopez backs up, looks for some teammates to pass the ball to. Tried to get it to Rife. But Rife unable to catch up to the pass. That was a pass, not a shot. And Camacho again, a big one back past midfield. off both Owens and Mendonca, and Mendonca gets to the ball, finds Beto, who gets through a defender. Beto with the pass to McCrory, back outside to Mendonca. Opportunity, she takes the shot, and that one is into the hands of Camacho, and that is save number 10 for Angel Camacho. Mendonca with her second attempt, both of them on goal. Eagles have now taken 16 total shots with 13 of them on goal. That one will be knocked out. 3 of those have been successful, 10 saved by Angel Camacho. Throw in for the Barons. And this one is out of bounds, and it's Eagles ball. And Abigail Mendoza will come in. Ayla Buckley will come out to make room for Mendoza. Buckley all over the field, north, south, east, and west. And except for halftime, she hasn't had a chance to catch her breath yet. So Buckley hasn't taken a shot, but she's been very crucial in ball movement, getting the ball to teammates and taking the ball away from the Barons. Header by Johnson, straight up into the air. McCrory couldn't get past Johnson. Rife was trying to get it to McCrory. Offsides the call. Free kick Barons. About 24 minutes remain. Kaylin Johnson ready to put the ball back into play. Tell you, Gabe, it's really warmed up now. Now, we lost the cloud cover and the breeze. Hope those come back soon. Johnson past midfield. Headed up into the air by Gina Beto. And a little pop-up pass, a header. And McCrory gets around Johnson, but has to wait for the ball to come down. That allows Johnson to get back, and Johnson called for a push. Free kick for the Eagles. It is within range to go for it. Let's see what Coach Pittman has in mind. Looks like Lopez will take the kick. Will she go for it? Lopez has 2 shots today, 1 on goal. Barons will set 3 in front of her. There's the whistle, the approach, and the shot attempt is too high and out of bounds. So Lopez with her 3rd attempt, but misses up high, and a goal kick for the Barons. We're about midway through the second half. 3-0 Trinity College. They got 1 in the first, a penalty kick from Kira Goodwin. They have 2 in the second, Camila Lopez and Lucy Rife. They have held Barons to just 1 shot. Aubrey Settle battling for the ball, gets it on a throw-in. Mendoza may have gotten away with a trip herself. Finds Rife. And a pass towards Mendoza, too strong and cleared well out of bounds by Johnson. Jocelyn Zamorano ready to come back in for Coach Board. Zamorano's had herself a really good afternoon, the freshman from Lyons, Georgia. And another shot attempt saved. Lucy Rife with her 4th attempt. And that is save number 11 for Angel Camacho. That one goes off Beto for a Barons throw-in, and the substitution will now be allowed to happen. But right now we're going to pause for the second half water break. as both teams head to the benches to get some rehydration. Trinity College 3, Brewton-Parker nothing. We'll be right back. And we are ready to resume play. There is the whistle. 20 minutes left to go. The Eagles with a 3-0 lead. 1 in the first, 2 in the second. Gina Beto off her foot. Robertson beats Beto to the ball, sends it toward the side where Mendoza is waiting for it. Gets it back to Beto, to Mendoza inside the box. Mendoza, an opportunity, takes the shot, and it is knocked down and saved by Angel Camacho. That is number 3 for Mendoza, all on goal, and save number 12 for Angel Camacho. Again, not a missed opportunity, just a very nice play by the goalkeeper. Here a Goodwin back in, finds Camila Lopez. Lopez able to avoid the tackle, but her pass is a little off the mark. Goodwin fires from long range and misses wide to the right. Her third attempt. Hey, Gabe, we got the cloud cover and breeze back. All right, stay right there. All right, as if the clouds are going to listen to us. But otherwise, beautiful out here on the west side of Jacksonville. Goal kick for the Barons. Johnson ready, gets the whistle. And her pass goes to Kylie Jones, but Goodwin intercepts on the rebound. Kira Goodwin's also been all over the field in all directions as well. Mendoza to the corner where Tatum Wolke is waiting, but it's over her head and out of bounds for a trying to same time. So Barron's throw in. Now we got all these little nasty gnats coming by. Ball goes out of bounds, had to be tracked down before the Barons get the throw in. And the throw in goes right to Jocelyn Zamorano. Johnson clears it back towards midfield, but Lopez intercepts, trying to beat one, gets the pass towards Mendoza, too strong, out of bounds, and a goal kick. Eagles looking for their third win. They have not lost. They have one tie. Coming up on about 17 minutes remaining. And Johnson with the low line drive towards Robertson. Ball batted around a couple times up into the air, and a push foul called against Goodwin. And it will be a Brewton-Parker free kick, and Goodwin will draw a yellow card. So we'll pause the clock momentarily to process the card called against Kira Goodwin. She knocks down Jasmine Hernandez, and Hernandez right back up on her feet. And we are ready to resume. And Johnson with a long boot well up the field. Lechuga with the interception. Battle for the ball. Barons looking to get off the shot. Knocked away by Jocelyn Medina. There were players from both sides volleying the ball back and forth, and then Medina clears it back toward the side. The Eagles advance it up the pitch, past midfield, and then it's knocked out of bounds into the bleachers. Throw in for Trinity College. Medina will back it up to Lechuga. Tatiana Grace keeps it on the ground. Eagles play some catch, and then Lechuga finds Settle to the far sideline. Aubrey Settle finds Lopez at midfield. Wolke is calling for the ball. The pass is right on target. Wolke stayed onside. Has one to get around. A battle for the ball. Wolke tried to get the shot off, but great credit goes to Lindsay Luttrell right on top of Tatum Wolke. It is a shot attempt for Wolke, but again, terrific defense by Lindsay Luttrell. Wolke had beaten her to the ball, but Luttrell was able to stay right there, knock the ball out of bounds. It is a corner kick for the Eagles. We haven't had many corner kicks. In fact, this is only the second one, both of them taken by Trinity College. And a left footer, Camila Lopez, will do the kicking. She will curve it in toward the goal. 4 Eagle attackers waiting at the top. Here comes the corner kick. It is at the top of the box. And a shot taken by Gina Beto, and another diving save by Angel Camacho. That's her 13th. Beto looking for her 5th goal of the season. Got off a good shot, but Camacho's done a terrific job on several diving saves. She's had some go right at her, but she's also gone horizontal for a number of those saves. Aubrey Settle back behind the stripe. Beef side, looking for another chance. Pass to Mendoza just outside the box. Cleared away by the defense. Robertson backs it up. Lopez momentarily knocked it down, but the Barons will keep possession. Now approaching midfield is Dawn Hill. Settle on the defense, taps it away, keeps the ball in play, and steals it away from the Barron offensive player. Settle back towards midfield, but Robertson sends it up offensively before the Eagles are able to intercept the pass. Beto guarded by 2. Johnson steals it away, crosses midfield. Now Johnson becoming an attacker with the header pass toward the outside. Johnson with possession, the pass in the box. Mendonca, though, knocks it back outside. The Eagles will get control of the ball. Sagastume with the pass up the field. Wolke back up on her feet. Shakes it off, gets back up the pitch. Ball's to the right side of the box and knocked out of bounds by Lindsay Luttrell for an Eagles throw-in. Another Eagle heads over to check in, Olivia Rasick at the next opportunity. And we have ourselves a whistle. That'll allow Rasick to enter. And she will take over for Tatum Wolke. Olivia Rasick, a freshman from Onley, Maryland, makes her way on. Johnson takes the pass. Beto coming up from behind. Lopez, the interception. Johnson, the interception of her own. To the near sideline. Can Reif get there? No. It is a Barron's throw-in. And we have a player down, but not for long. Amy Sagastume pops right back up. Official just making sure that Sagastume is all right. They did not signal to stop the clock, and now the official will just head for the ball. It is a free kick put back into play very quickly by Medina. Mendonca gets around Zamorano, but her pass stolen. Barons win control. Lechuga takes the loose ball. Lechuga's pass knocked away by Michaela Johnson. And a foul called against Trinity. Olivia Rasick called for the block. A free kick just behind the stripe. And Johnson will take the kick. Johnson looking for open teammates. Eagles are covering them tightly. Line drive, knocked away by Lucy Reif. Toward the far sideline, but too strong and out of bounds. It will be a Barons throw-in. Lopez with the steal on the throw-in, looking for Beto. A little strong, and Johnson sends it back towards midfield. Jocelyn Medina gets past the stripe. Pass towards Beto. She lets it go through. Medina on the move, but offsides is the call. The ball wasn't touched by Beto, and Medina was too far down the sideline. Free kick for the Barons. Sarah Owen ready to enter the pitch once again. Johnson sends this one past the stripe. Jocelyn Medina in the backfield to settle. And the Eagles can start to work down the clock. They lead by 3. They've played fantastic defense all afternoon. And we're told to adjust the clock, which we will do. Just over 7 minutes remaining. And this one will roll out of bounds. Throw in for the Eagles. Robertson tangles up with Medina, and Medina will get called for the foul. And Robertson hit the ground hard, but popped right back up. No argument from Medina. She understood, and she, once she heard the whistle, just hustled back on defense. Johnson with the kick. Big boot by Lopez, well past the stripe. Beto racing, but she won't get there in time, and Luttrell clears it to the side. Johnson tries to keep it in play, and she does. We've seen Michaela Johnson come all the way up into the attacking position, and she is very fast. She got back defensively in a hurry. 2 new Eagles head to the table ready to check in. Taylor McCrory and Ayla Buckley. This one will roll away from the goal, and Camacho will track it down. Big punt back towards midfield. To the far sideline, Abigail Mendoza finds Lopez towards the center. Lopez got around a defender. The ball knocked towards Goodwin. Mendoza takes the shot, misses the target, but Reif is there to pick it up. Reif shoots and hits the outside of the net, missing wide to the right. And a substitution. Actually, they're crediting Mendoza with a pass, but Reif took the shot, her 5th, and again, it missed wide right. Lucy Reif will come out, likely for the remainder of the game, as will Mendoza. Both Taylor McCrory and Ayla Buckley have come in. Summy comes off for the Barons. And Sarah Owen is back on. There's a new Baron goalkeeper ready to check in. Haley McElhan. McElhan. I want to make sure we got that right. We'll just call you Haley. Make sure I get it right. And in 23 minutes, Haley McElhaney, no goals allowed. And she has an opportunity if the officials will call her on. Up the field, Lechuga bounces over her head. She has an attacker coming up from behind, but Alyssa Lechuga able to beat her to the ball and keep it away from the attackers. Here a Goodwin sending it to Buckley. Pass intercepted but kicked out of bounds off Kylie Jones for a Trinity throw-in. Kayla McCrory through 2 defenders, gets around Johnson. There's one more coming, though, kicks it away. Keeps McCrory from getting any closer. And a foul. That's going to go against Amy Sagastumi and give the Eagles a free kick. Kira Goodwin will do the honors, or it might be Lopez. Both are standing at the ball. And Goodwin will give way to Lopez. Lopez gets the whistle. That one sent to the top of the box, in the box and knocked up into the air. And a defensive play by Harley Dawn Hill to clear it away so the Eagles don't get a shot. Sophia Lanuzzi Morales waiting to come in for Trinity. Lopez has her pass stolen by Michaela Johnson. She tracks the ball right back down, however. Gina Beto fires one off. That's a shot on goal for Beto and another save for Angel Camacho. Camacho picks the ball up at the top of the box. Well, the Eagles will get their third win of the season. No losses, one tie. Buckley up the right sideline, unable to get there quite in time. Ball goes out of bounds. We have the goalkeeper change happening now. Haley McElhaney. 23 minutes so far this season, no goals allowed. And this one goes out of bounds. It's going to be a Trinity throw-in. Haley McElhaney, a sophomore.